On March 11th, 2019, Path of Exile announced a new stash tab to be added, the Unique tab. This allows you to store and showcase one copy of every unique in-game. When I read that, I knew what I had to do. I've set off to obtain every unique in-game in the solo self-found game mode, filling the Unique stash tab completely. This shit will take a long ass time and won't be easy, but I'm always down for a grind. I'm Mathew Lighty, and this is All for One.
Hey guys, I'm Mathew Lighty. This is episode 173 of All for One, the quest for unique completion. And today's episode is jam-packed with a lot of stuff from actually, it's all standard activity, but a lot of uber bossing, a lot of new uniques coming in, a lot of plus ones, a lot of exciting stuff. We're going to have a quick word from our sponsor. It's a different sponsor just for this month. And then after that, we're going to jump right into the episode, and I'll catch you guys at the very end to talk a little bit. For the month of May, I'm partnering with a dope candy company called Rotten Gummy Worms. Rotten sells regular and sour gummy worms that are gluten-free and low in sugar. But most importantly, they taste pretty darn good for a worm. You could use the promo code LIGHTY for 15% off your order with free shipping on orders of $45 or more. I also recommend checking out their website with its retro, goofy art style, very early 90s Adult Swim, funky games, and sick merch. Rotten Gummy Worms. Sickeningly delicious. So on screen is just some generic footage of me doing Ultimatum, which is an activity that I've been doing at the point of this video for about 6-7 days in a row. My total tally at the end of like this week-ish of doing Ultimatum was about 550 Ultimatums complete, so 550 maps, over the course of which I saw 2 Ultimatum wave rewards. These are the rewards, the unique rewards that can replace Ultimatum rewards in a wave. So these are not boss drops. These are like the generic Ultimatum drops. These include Temptation Boots, Relic of the Pact Wand, and then Gamble Sprint. Gamble Sprint, which I needed. I did see all 3 over the course of this 7 days, which Gamble Sprint was a new unique. It's an unusable item, but it is a new unique, so fantastic there. And then I saw 13 Trial Masters over the course of 550 Ultimatums, none of which gave me a Hate Forge, otherwise that would have been a celebration and a half. But I'm saying this because there's not going to be many clips of Ultimatum in here, since there's literally nothing happens. To the point where, because I'm playing it on the Chieftain, I'm immortal. I just walk in the maps are white, I click the thing, I get no drops from the loot, and then I just basically, that's it, on to the next map. I was playing RuneScape on the second monitor, mostly shit-talking with chat because literally nothing is going on Ultimatum. So I'm going to do more Ultimatum content to get these Hate Forges eventually, the Hate Forge eventually, because for me, as far as like signing the, you know, All for One ethics pact, right, to get my non-GMO uniques, I have to acquire things in the intended path they were meant to be acquired, so like their drop location. So Hate Forge I can't get from Avaldos. I'm not just going to just farm 17s for guaranteed Trial Masters. I'm just going to be doing Ultimatum. If I get some, obviously I'll run them. Like I've gotten 6 Trial Masters from Scarabs, but I'm not going out of my way to do that, because to me that's like a little bit defeating the purpose of getting the Ultimatum, the Ultimatum unique from Ultimatum. So that's it for the footage here. Everything else in this episode, footage-wise, is a ton of content that was either on stream or clips off stream or that sort of stuff. There's like a ton of stuff about 17s and rebossing. And there's like a little bit to talk about, but before we hop into that, I do want to take a minute to talk about the 2 builds you'll see in this video, because they are paramount to my plans and my success in Standard. Standard is what I'm playing mostly at the moment, because I got all my uniques in League, and Standard is a lot more fun for me right now because the base game is very fun, and I find Necropolis, especially with its incredibly clunky UI and systems, like very frustrating. Although you can make good items, that's like kind of whatever for me. So on screen right now is my Chieftain. It's the same Chieftain I basically had in Affliction, but I just swapped that into the Fulcrum version, which just all Fulcrum means is the Ignite is on me versus the enemy, so it just lasts longer. So instead of having to ignite and kill the enemy, I just do it on myself. And I do this for farming my 17s, meaning I get my 17s of this character, and that's pretty much all this character does, is get 17s. He's using most of the gear I've just had since whatever. You know, I did get a Cloak of Flame with crit, which is nice, that's newer, but everything else, like, that's from Affliction, that's from Affliction. These are just, you know, Maven Boots, and it's Mage Blood and Fulcrum, so none of this is like super new stuff, really. But yeah, I roll my 17s 8 mod, which I typically acquire them from the Corrupted Scarab, right? And then I have a Regex over here, which excludes like the 4 or 5 mods I don't want to run. So things like less aura, no regen, or whatever. So I put them in, and like, let's see this rare here. See, I got filtered out. So if it's light, that means it doesn't have these mods. They're good to go. Obviously, it doesn't work for white maps, but like, you know, here's an example of a rare that is a good rare map to run. It's 100. They're always going to be 100 quant because they're 8 mod pretty much, and they're just not going to have one of these modifiers. These modifiers being like no regen, minus max, less recovery, no ailments, that sort of stuff. So I use those to pick my maps, and then I just run my maps with like things like map scarabs, double map scarabs, haunted traders, barrels, just generic things to increase map quantity. And then I get my 17s. I kind of just run whatever maps. I prefer to run Fortress because I think it's way easier than any other boss. Fortress to me is the easiest boss of all the 17s. Like the Abomination one I think is the worst, and then the second worst being maybe Ziggurat for Katarina. I don't mind Citadel as much. That's the Expedition bosses. Sanctuary's Lycia. The only annoying part is these layouts are actually just like really fucking shitty to run. And then I run my 17s with whatever. It doesn't really matter what I craft them. You're always going to basically drop 2 fragments. Sometimes you drop 1, and that sucks. Sometimes I drop 3, but that like rarely ever happens. And it kind of doesn't... seems like regardless of quantity I put on the map or gear I'm wearing, it just kind of drops 2 fragments on average. So then I run my 17s. You'll see a bunch of 17s in this video, and a lot of them are... well, all of them are run by the Trickster character, which I'll show you real quick. Here's my level 100 Trickster. It was a level 98 Shadow from Harvest, was our COC character. I leveled him to 100 very easily by just using these like teaching scarabs, so domination plus teaching. I think it took me like maybe 20 to 30 scarabs to get to 99 to 100, so it's like very fast, and it's just like a back to basics style tree with like map effect and scarabs, plus just all the shrine nodes. Then you just add a bunch of shrines and you put on this, and that was it. And it was really easy to level because this build doesn't really die. But this character is a ephemeral edge trickster. I was able to get an ephemeral edge with resolute technique finally. That's paramount for the build because it's a non-crit build that does not have any really way of getting accuracy. And it just basically attacks with a splitting steel that gets all my damage from my ephemeral edge ES scaling. And then because I'm RT, I don't crit. Because I have precise technique and RT as CI, I do a lot more damage because I'm not critting. Voice of the Storms says my lightning damage is always lucky. And because of Nimbus, if I'm sitting on top of something, all the projectiles that go out, then come back in, then explode from splitting steel, then those come out, come back in. It does a ton of single target, basically. So that's it. It's just an ES, tanky ES build. Things I wish I had was a better Adorn, but you'll see a lot of fun Adorn clips soon. And then I wish I had a Flesh and Flame for one step ahead for the action speed thing. But, you know, I'm in solo southbound, so I can't always get the top of the line stuff. But this build does require Nimbus, an Anathema, a Mageblood, an RT, and you want to get a Voice of the Storms. That series Reflection makes it very comfy. So you'll see I have a lot of single target. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say 50 to 60 mil single target, and I could face tank every Uber. Just to clarify, because you'll see a lot of Ubers and 17 content in this video. 17s are way harder than Ubers. Like I would say 3 to 4 times harder than Ubers. So if you could run a 17 with Back to Basics on, Back to Basics being the keystone that like pretty much doubles the explicit modifiers on a map. If you could do that, you could do any Uber in the game very easily. The Ubers are a lot easier than 17s, which is an interesting balance thing. But my goal in this video, and in the future ones for next week and the week after that, is basically until the next patch, I want to get every single non-0.5% Uber drop that I can get. So, you know, those include any uniques that I'm missing that are like easier to get. So things like, for example, on flasks, like Oriasen is a 9% drop. That's totally within my range to get, because I can easily do 1 or 2 Cirruses a day casually. So that's going to be obtained, you know. But things like the Grace of the Goddess off of Uber Maven as a 0.5% drop, I'm not going to go out of my way to farm this. Once I get all the non-0.5% drops, I'm going to move on to doing another grind that I'm missing a lot of. And I'll give you one sick hint what that other grind is. And by hint, I mean I'm going to directly show you, because it is... nope, it is this. I want to go through most of all these. I was just mapping while we were watching a video, like a YouTube video in Discord, and just farming T17s just for corrupted maps for later. Just dropped another fucking Calandra's Touch. So, I've got another Calandra's Touch now. Not that I need 2, but yeah, I kind of would have preferred it been a Burden of Shadows, but at least I get to mess with one standard and not have to wait for mine in the league to come over. So, Pretty fucking cool. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh man, I can make it
Make another
adorned.
one
Yeah, I
now?
can.
Nice. Let's see it.
Oh, ring
What
2.
skill are you using?
This is splitting steel. This is a very OP endgame build that's not really solo self-found possible, unless you get a specific corruption on Ephemeral Edge.
You know, you
But
need a
it's like-
resolute technique in
Yep.
Ephemeral Edge.
So you like, you know,
and
Nimbus, Mage Blood, and all the other stuff.
man, that is
The real big
Yeah.
boy build, I know. So I'm pretty sure you just click it together, right? Yeah, correctly arranged.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sitting up. All right.
Wait, what's your current one?
My current is on my other character, and it's a 98.
My money is on it being like
20.
99.
You think it's going to be marginally better? Yeah.
I think it's gonna be marginally better. Like
Yeah.
within 5%. I'm gonna say within 5% up or down.
I hope not. You ready?
Uh huh.
120 plus is super clutch. Oh my god.
I can't read. Oh
This is a
my
60.
God.
It's a 60. Ugh.
Is that minimum roll?
No, 50 is minimum. That's-
Oh my god.
Hey, you know what this is? This is one for the stash to placehold. That's what that is.
Wait, can you 3-to-1 them once you get
Nope.
3 more?
Nope.
You
Nope.
can't 3-to-1 them?
Nope, that's it.
What's the drop rate on that piece?
Like a 1 in 4, which is not bad, but you know, it's finding those
Delve bosses are
are.
so much effort to find a delve boss though.
Yeah, this build wants this build wants an adorned. It wants to have six jewels that have ES and attack speed, but
Who doesn't? Who doesn't want
my ES gear is not very good. I have a little crab head though. You saw?
Oh my god.
I'm a cursed little shrimplet.
What is that?
It's my
That is
it's
so
my favorite new
terrible.
helmet. It's called it's the same one my other chieftain wears. It's just a little fucking shrimp head. Just a little runt. A little
Makes me
runtling.
furiously uncomfortable.
Doesn't it? Yeah, you don't need it. You just run a door anyway.
Counter Strike? Wait, what color are they?
Oh, I dropped it. We can end with an adorned.
Let's go.
Yay!
We prayed
Oh.
on more than 98, 99%.
I'm gonna say
Oh, you know what?
1%,
Honestly, 99. 51?
6% on a good day. Show me the fucking gummy gamer moment that I desire in my life. Show me a big adorned right now. Oh my god! I'm so fucked. God damn
Oh.
it!
I was so
Oh,
excited for you
no.
till you said I'm so full.
Just to showcase, these are the.
These are the most.
I just want to show
You're really
just because
choking.
like this is my last 2 adorned, by the way. 60%,
choking these
64%. Sue, why didn't he get stunned? Give me a red ring so I could legally be done with Delve. That is a red ring.
No.
I think that might be it.
Oh my
You need the one with the
god.
little beepus in the middle.
I have
That
one
is
with
it.
a little beepus in the middle.
I think that's the one.
Little beepus acquired.
Oh my
Little
god.
beepus got. Please no stroke.
Let's go.
Oh boy. This should be my last Delve ring. I should have every combination.
Oh,
Do I
wow.
vendor them? Right? Oh, yep, there it is. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure I have rings. Okay, so I have all 3 Achilles. I have... Go through the fucking list. All 3 Patumbos. Then there's the green ones. All 3 Uzazus.
Mhm.
3 cursors. I have. This is the all 3 one. That's green. That's
Oh
blue.
my
That's
God.
green. No, that's green blue. That's green red.
That's one.
That's
Achilles
blue
Meadow
green.
Mountain Valley. Yeah.
Yeah, just this one. Just the all red
Oh
one.
my God.
This is it. Yeah. Maybe this one will actually hit +1 endurance charge. Can you imagine? Let's see what it hits. It hit. Shit. That's fine.
+1.
It's now in the unknown ring section. I'm wearing my Nimbus, obviously, but I am just missing Original Sin and then Circle of Ambition. That's from Uber Cortex. That's it. I'm legally done with Delve. Oh, yes! We could make one! 3 at last! Oh! Let me get my pre-dinner gummy worm on. Here we go. All of our ones have been catastrophically abysmal.
You know what it's gonna be, right?
It's not gonna be 65.
No, it's not. 85.
No, it's gonna be 140 plus.
85.
140 plus.
It's gonna be 85.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! It's not fair. It's just not fair.
Oh my god!
Son of a
no!
bitch!
Oh my god!
Ah, they got me.
What
I
are the
can't
odds?
do this.
What are the odds? Oh
Ugh.
my
We
god!
can't just put a 1 in front of it.
It's perfect,
It's-
Lighty. It's perfect.
Like,
You have the most impressively bad adorned luck. Oh my god. Well, that's a stash guardian right there.
look at the ones I've gotten in this week. We have a 64, a 60, and a 50. This is just from this week. This is like, it takes so much time sometimes to get these.
Oh, it took all day to get that.
2 days. I've been doing incursion for 2 days straight, basically.
Oh no. Next one, 51. 51 would be way more offensive than a 50.
Princess. You can't keep getting away with this. Wow, I just did a flawless Sheila breach down to drop nothing. That's great. Bingo, bingo, bongo. I don't want to leave the Congo. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. My heart can't take it. So I've been playing this splitting build, and it's pretty fun. We got the Trickster, as you saw, to 100 on it. I did that basically just by running the Domination, so a bunch of shrines with the experience, and then I just grinded that out, and then when I ran out of those, I did Magic Pack, rares and traders, and that was it. I'm a little shrimp boy. My gear's okay. This build is pretty good for doing like 17s and stuff. So that's what I've been doing my 17s and stuff on. I do have enough to do like an Uber Cortex. I don't know if I could do Uber Cortex, but we're gonna just kind of put it in and see if I could do it. I should be able to handle Ubers, hypothetically. So we're just going to kind of see if it works, basically, for this build. You've defeated the regular version. To challenge the Unleashed... Okay, apparently it's saying I've never done a Cortex, I guess, since they changed it. So let me go do a Cortex. Am I missing something here? Nope. All right, well, BRB. Cortex is one of those weird ones where it could be either, like, the easiest thing in the game or, like, the hardest thing in the game, depending on, what you get for your Cortex. If I get, like... atrocious mod, that'll be a terribly hard time. There's not that many mods this build can't run. The only thing I don't want to get, hypothetically, is just like a bunch of res, maybe. But overall, I just sit there and right click, and that's the entirety of the bossing content for me. So we'll see. This might be a piss walk. It might be a terrible time. But you see how fast things die there. So if it dies 10 times slower on Uber, I should be okay, I guess. I use a focus setup to triple curse things, and I basically just sit there and tank everything with my 84 all-res suppression, chaos immunity, etc., etc. So, pretty fun build. I just have to park myself in the boss to get the appropriate amount of multiple hits from Nimbus, etc. So, if I don't get those, I don't get a lot of damage. And really, I don't have a ton of ES, because I don't have an adorned that's good enough. As you've seen from the various clips, my adorns are atrocious. And I don't have the appropriate setup, but I should have an adorned with a better setup, which would put me, well, at least at 10,000 ES, if not higher. But my gear isn't tremendous. But it should be enough that I could tank a lot of the Uber boss stuff. Yeah, like that stuff tickles on regular Cortex. But Ubers should be pretty angy, but I think I'll be okay. We'll find out. Again, if I get bad mods, I have a bad time. I'll be trying to do all my Ubers as I get through this stuff. And a lot of the Ubers drop rates are pretty high for things I'm still missing. So it should be pretty chill. There's a Perpetua, no good mods, don't give a shit. Let's go try Uber. Not crit immune is the only annoying thing that could kill me. Pantheon's putting on, I guess, Bleed and Solaris. I don't know. Not 100% sure what the appropriate setups are here. We got a fuck ton of monster life. And that's basically it. So it rolled double life. So they're as tanky could be. But as long as I don't get one shot, I should be okay. The dots will do a bunch of damage, but I have decent regen, so... And my leech as a trickster is very high. So we'll see. I'm not going to touch any of this stuff until I make my way over there, so... Yeah, I also don't want to, I guess, technically because of rage, but... I don't know. We'll just play it by ear. I haven't done an Uber really since the patch. This is my first real foyer into Ubers. There are a lot of new drops, a lot of potential upgrades for me. So, and like new uniques, tons of new uniques here. Okay, so they die pretty fucking quick still. I just don't know so much about surviving stuff. Again, I've been doing really, really hard 17s, and I think 17s are way harder than this sort of content, so it should be, honestly, this feels okay. And again, this is 128% more life. Like, I really should just be tanking stuff. I'm currently tanking all of this, and I'm not having a problem. Wow. Yeah, this build's, alright, I built this correctly. I was concerned just because, like, you know, you just don't know. But I've been doing back to basics T17s, fully fucking kitted, and being able to clear those with this build. That and my Fulcrum build, obviously AFK is a lot of stuff. So, alright, I feel a lot better now. That like I feel like I could probably tackle most of the 17s. I don't think I could like tank a lot of dot stuff. Like maybe like Cirrus Storms would kill me, and probably the Venarius Final Attack would kill me. But I feel like I could do Uber bossing no problem with this build now. There's still a couple of things I'm missing I'd like to get. Like I have getting a bleed immunity on my Anathema, things like that are kind of cool things to get. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident now, actually. Nice. I try to tank as much as I can, just because I kind of want to see the limit test here. Should die real fast. This is going to be a deathless fucking Uber Cortex. Very nice. Here's the final boss. Okay, they are... Oh, he's dying so fast. Alright, so there's a good chance we're going to get a +1 unique here, honestly. Nebulous is the most common drop. However, the other drops I'm missing for this boss totally. Rational Doctrine, the body armor, and something else, I think? Boots, maybe? So, decent chance of a new +1. And... maybe... Helmet. I forgot they moved the helmet to Uber. Okay. That's unfortunate. But, yeah, I forgot to move the helmet to Uber. Let me pull on screen right now the split of the Uber loot, because Cortex is one of the rough ones, actually, as far as getting bad loot. Okay, so here we can see the breakdown. So, 40% chance I get the mask. That's what we got, right? 30% chance of Nebulous. So, there it is, the Circle of Ambition. That's new. The body's actually an 8%. So, there's, if you want to add that up, that's a 25% chance of me getting a new unique there. Rational Doctrine still 2%, kind of wild, but sure. So there's 3 new uniques here I don't have from Uber Cortex, but cool to know that I can do Uber Cortexes very easily with tanky modifiers. Easy peasy. Maven's like the most annoying boss of this build because I can't park myself on the middle, since that's where you drop the fucking pools. So I just have to like sit off a little to the side, which just nerfs my damage by, like, you know, half, but it's still more than enough to do everything.
Take this.
Tank it. Easy, Maven Uber done. The wand is just so rare. It's kind of quite unfortunate to do Maven, because it's just like, The odds of getting the wand are astronomically low, and everything else from Uber Maven's kind of shit. So yeah, for repetition kills, it's just a bummer. About to do an Uber Shaper, and the chance of me getting a new unique is about 50%. So looking forward to Entropic or Tides off of this boss here. I lied. This is an Uber Elder Fragment. Can I tank the balls? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can just tank every phase, I think, in this build. So good. So strong. Oh, I can't tank Shaper Slam. I could literally tank anything else, though. Alright, helmet or gloves? Those are the two uniques we're missing from these bosses. Helmet or gloves? Helmet or gloves? Where's Elder? He's gone. Okay. Helmet or gloves? Fingers crossed. 50% chance to get something new. And not the goddamn ring. Okay. So, two cool things happened here. Cool thing number one, helmet. That's the cool thing. The cooler thing is we actually got the curio piece. And let's talk about what that is. So this is the Curio of Decay. You require a couple of these curios to make an amulet that is unique to the Uber boss. So here's Uber Elder's drop table. The curio chance was 5%. So that's pretty outstanding. Now if I get the gloves, which are a 10% drop, I'm technically done with Uber Elder, because the only thing I need aside from the helmet and the gloves, which are new uniques, was the curio piece, because the curio piece, when combined with either 4, gets us the utmost, which is a new amulet that has this wild range. Now the top end of this amulet is probably best in slot for most builds in the game. I still think on average it's not very good, because you're probably not going to get a perfect one, but if you had an amulet that did have 30 suppression, 5 max all elemental, 40 attacking cast, you know, perfect pen, yeah, it's going to be insanity. But we'll get these pieces eventually. This is going to be one of the longer grinds off the Uber bosses, is these curios to make the utmost amulet, but we did just get lucky and get the Decay curio, so we are actually done with that part. And here's the helmet. +1 unique, new unique. Devourer of Minds. An int helmet gives you minion skills. Their max number of charges are the same as you, right? And they count as having the same number as you. So if you had, I guess hypothetically, if you just put on Ralakesh boots, they would basically, it's like they're wearing a Ralakesh helmet in a weird way. Seems pretty cool. Probably has art. It'd be a crime if it didn't, because it's a new unique off of an Elder boss. It does. Oh, it actually has really cool art with little squids coming out of the head. Unfortunately, Shadow's stance does not lend itself to displaying uniques, but I'll return to my little shrimp head, because the shrimp head is good. I'm a shrimple man with shrimple needs. Either way, back to doing 17 Uber bossing. +1 unique and Devourer of Minds. I think this also might, I guess, put us back at 100% helmets. Oh no, there's one from Uber Eater I think we're missing. Let's double check. Unowned, okay. Oh, never mind. So Trickster Smile I have just in League. Shaco's on a character. Here's the Devourer of Minds. So the only one I'm really missing are still Faith Guard and then Ravenous Passion, which I think is the most common drop off of Eater. So we'll get that pretty easily. Alright, I got enough to do a Uber Cirrus. Typically this is the worst thing to do in the game. This build, it should be pretty okay. From Cirrus, there's a 9% chance to get a flask, which is the most desirable thing for me. But there's also a 35% chance to just get a boot, which is new. 55% chance now of Massive Thread. And for some reason, Savior's at sub 1%, but thank God we already have one. Pretty easy phases with this build. My damage really, again, only pops off if I'm able to park on the boss, and a lot of these Ubers prevent me from just sitting on a boss, but especially serious with the Stormstones, but like it's still pretty chill overall. Get that damage on before he moves. Keep it going. Tank it all. I don't know where he is. Come on, Flask. Alright, it's something. Okay, it's the boots. That's fine. The boots are okay. It's legally new. I accept. Tempest Rising. Really cool ailment boots. And it makes it so everything counts as moving while affected by ailments. So, very interesting bleed type stuff. Probably pretty good for like a Reaper build or something like that. But I'll take the +1. On the boot front, if we check for unowned, just was missing these, which is the new Uber Cirrus boots. And then the Uber Exarch boots, which are also a much higher drop right now. So Hopefully when we get our Uber Exarch, we can get those boots, because I would love those for the Fulcrum build. About to do an Exarch, and his drop table was changed for the worst. There is actually, it's a 50% chance I get a new unique, 25% chance for boots and gloves. I don't have either. But they moved Annihilating Light here, so, you know, that's unfortunate. But, you know, thankfully it's very likely I'll get the 2 missing uniques, the boots and the gloves. So I'm just not too worried about the Exarch grind. It's a pretty easy one. Look at that fucking damage. My god. My god. Pretty sure I could face tank the balls. Just gonna stay still and attack. We'll see what happens. Oh, I'm getting hit. Having to move slightly. I'm gonna... Oh, I can't tank that. I can almost tank that. Come on, boots. Come on, boots. Alright, and... No! Ugh. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It took the most common drop from a regular Exarch and put it behind Uber at a 50% rate. Fucking gross. This is my 4th Uber Cirrus today. I haven't even bothered showing some of them because I just keep getting massive threads, which previously was a 2% drop and now it's the most common piece of shit. But I'm still hunting that 9% flask. Oh, that damage. Where are you moving, buddy? Oh, I got you now. Give me that fucking flask. No! It's always thread! It's always thread. Ah. Oh boy, come on. Give me the gloves. Give me the gloves. Give me the gloves. Give me the gloves. Nope. Helmet. Wah. He's a real cool guy. He's a real... Whoa. Oh! Alright, 50-50. Here we go. Alright, it's not a helmet, I don't think. Hopefully it's the gloves. It is a helmet, never mind. I can't believe I've lost a 50-50 4 times today. This is the worst. Okay. Uber Eater. I have a very high chance of getting a unique. If I biff this, that's insane. Come on, helmet. Come on, helmet. God bless. That lovely 80% drop rate really came in clutch. Ugh. Sexy Rage Caster helmet. What's the roll? Good. Seems good. I accept. Fantastic. Oh, now I'm back to only missing 1 helmet. The worst helmet to get in the game. Sweet Faith card. So for context, this is the 8th Uber Cirrus I've done, and the flask is a 9% drop rate. So we are working our way towards that average, you know, since they've obviously changed how the Ubers work. So hoping for that flask. Any second now, any day now. Another massive thread, but, you know, we're hopeful. We're hopeful. Okay, I finished my 17s I had like, I don't know, 8 or something. These are the completed Uber sets, so... We have a Maven, which sucks because all I'm missing from Maven, aside from the Curio piece, is obviously the wand that is unconscionably rare. Hopefully just for being a better Impossible Escape I'm missing. The Impossible Escape I'd like the most, maybe, is probably Chaos Inoculation. That's a really great one I'd love to get. Then, yeah, Exarch we have pretty good odds of getting something good. And same for Shaper, so those should be exciting. But Maven is the least exciting Uber I could fucking run at the moment. Which is a bummer, but it's just the truth. Oh my god, the Shikari sand. Oh my god, the Shikari sand. That's wild. Fuck. Curio Wander Bust. Oh, it's something hidden. Oh, it's a shitty helmet. Alright. Okay, decent chance at loot. Decent chance at loot here. On both Shaper and Exarch. But love the boots, so I could use them on my Fulcrum character. Would love the boots. Give me them boots. I'm gonna try to go for it. Oh, I got so close. Come on. Let me get some fucking boots. Show me boots. No. My Uber luck is so bad. Brutal, man. Fucking brutal. This Shaper, I believe now, is the 6th or 7th 50-50 I'm attempting to get a new unique. So we want the staff, we take the belt, but it's literally like I've lost 6 50-50s in a row. If I lose another, I might commit. The past must be sacrificed. Ultimate chaos. I get the fucking gloves at the very least. And fucking helmet. I cannot believe I've lost this 50-50 this many times. This is an absurd amount of times to lose it. This piece of absolute dog shit helmet. I am so tilted. Ultimate chaos. Oh, what the fuck? He slammed my totem. Come on, baby. Don't be a helmet. Oh my god, finally. Not a helmet. Not even that unlikely, but it's at least something. All your spells just impale with increased effective impale. Like, I don't know what you use it for now, but it just seems like it's pretty free. But gloves are kind of good, so might be kind of shit. I don't know, hard to say. Oh, mine were perfect. I just realized. Okay. Why are these not even in the fucking tab? What the fuck? They've been in the they've been in the game longer than Celestial Brace, but somehow these aren't in the tab, but that is. That doesn't make any sense. An old tab? What does that mean? Oh, I have them. Oh my god. When did I get them? I have no memory of this. Come on, baby. Give me the fucking gloves. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. Fuck! Show gloves. 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 Ring. Wah. This is our 9th kill, too. Which is kind of, you know, appropriate, I guess. Although 11's the average to get it. Yeah. So, this is our 9th kill. So we have 2 more to meet the average drop rate. On belt. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck. The belt is crazy. It's just, this helmet has cursed me in Shaper. I swear to God. Nightmare of Baydat. It's not even the real Baydat. It's just some fucking fakey. Another couple maps later, we have Uber Elder, so glove chance. We have an Eater, which I just have to do for the Curio chance, and then a Cortex, which is like 3 fucking things. So let's start with, actually, let's do Cortex last, since that's the most likely to give us something good. We'll do descending order of happiness. Curio. Oh, God. I can't survive the double slam. I don't know if I can survive the hunger thing. I guess I can. And Curio piece, fingers crossed. Oh, I'm gonna drown. Come on. Alright, no Curio piece, another helmet. Is it a good roll at least? 44-15, that is a good roll. I think it's good enough to toss a Val on. It's a rare now. Okay, next up is the Decaying Fragment for Uber Elder. We're trying to get the gloves, and that will lead to happiness. Gimme, 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 gimme. Glove, 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 glove. Glove, glove, glove. Glove, glove, glove. It's like, what, 11% chance? 9% chance for gloves? It's not bad. Come on. Oh! Ooh! Ee! Ah! Ooh! So, Soul Ascensions are gloves that give you a bunch of Soul Eater. Now, I do have to divine them because they have a positive to negative 10 number of souls rolls. So we're going to have to get a non-negative value, but super fucking hot. And with these, we are actually done with Uber Eater. We have the Curio piece, so that's finished. So we literally just have to... well, yeah, we're just done with him, which is just great to see. Looking at gloves, we were missing Hate Forge. These aren't here. Hold on. Don't tell me I have these. I cannot believe this. How is this possible? Have I fucked up yet again? Or no, mine were Legacy? Oh yeah, wait, hold on. No, I already had these gloves. I'm so unorganized, it's fucking crazy. This is like the most embarrassing All For One episode ever of just me going nuts. That's actually an insane Watcher's Eye, though. Unrelated. That is an actually insane Watcher's Eye. Purity of Fire with Vitality on hit with Purity of Elements. Alright, that makes up for this double fucking glove fiasco. Okay, so from Uber Cortex, I'm missing the ring being Ambition, the body being Apostate, right? And then I'm missing the jewel being Rational Doctrine. Okay, that's real. So now I'm not going to drive myself fucking crazy when I get a drop I think I don't have, but I do have. One thing about Uber Cortex, if you kill the one that spawns in the middle, that's technically the only one that matters for progressing like the quest state of the fight. So I could leave the second one alive, or like kill him after the phase happens. But the main one's the middle one. So once you kill that one, it starts to progress like to the next part of the fight. Okay, ring, body, jewel. Ring, body, jewel. That is real. I am actually missing those. This is not a meme. I have not fucked up a calculation. Ring Body Jewel. If I get any of those, they are a new unique. Ring Body Jewel. Ring Body Jewel. Ring Body Jewel. Ring Body Jewel. It's something. That looks like a nebulous. This is sad. Alright, Maven. At least give me the curio piece. It does not look positive. Shitty little helmet. Give me that flask. Give me that flask. Give me that flask. Flask, flask, flask. Nope. Sad thread. Give me the belt. Come on. Oh, come on. No. No. Oh, God. I can't keep dying outside the arena like this. I am alive. Oh, smoking them. Smoking them with hot fucking doinks. Oh, fuck this maze. My flask. My flask. My flask. Let's go! Finally! Piece of absolute dog shit. Ugh. Exactly on drop rate, too. 11 kills for the 9% chance. Hot fucking milky loads all over my goddamn back. I officially have every flask in all of Path of Escape. Path of Where did it even go? Oh, it went to the fucking flask tab. Absolute shithead. I don't know where it went. There it is. There we go. Okay, now it's back in. Bam. All of them. All my little flasks. Freedom! So, it's, oh, I literally just somehow misclicked. You saw, like, I clicked nothing, but it's just launching Minecraft. Like, I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't know what combination of window keys I just hit. But I'm eating cheese and my hand touched my keyboard and Minecraft is fucking launching. Like, what in tarnations? Oh, it's so loud. What is even... What the fuck was that even?